Hello folks, welcome to Harrison Lego Media. I'm Brian Harrison, and today we're going to be building this Lego City ambulance. That's right, it's called Emergency Ambulance from Lego City. Anyway, but before we get completely started, please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and leave a like on the video, and hit the bell notification if you're on YouTube. If you're on Rumble, don't forget to follow us there as well, and hit, the comments and actually the like button. So anyway, and then we have a Facebook page which is linked both on the homepage of both YouTube and Rumble. We're looking into the city ambulance. It looks pretty cool. You can see the picture there. There's the guy helping this skateboard lady or gal. No, I'm gonna say lady because she has full legs, unlike the little kids that I do have for my Lego City. And the skateboard. Actually, I should build a skateboard park. I have plenty of. I have even. In my Lego City, if you watch my videos, I have a place that sells a little bit of sporting goods, which includes skateboard helmets, and yeah, they have the same type of helmets. Some of that was included in a skateboard in a bus stop / sports store. I would call it a sports store with bicycle skateboard, but it's basically a sports store and a pizza place. Okay, that was years ago. Alright, and over here you could see the donut truck. I did build that for YouTube, but you can see that video here as well. And yeah, so we're going to build this ambulance for our city. And here you go. And here you are. It's just, most of this stuff to me, maybe to some of you is cool. Most of the stuff is just like general what Lego would probably say for legal reasons and stuff like that. And here, let's see if we can. Well, hold on, I'll be right back. I want to fix something. Well, we're back. I fixed it. There you go. Now you can see the picture better. Yeah. Let's see if it. Yeah, there you go. There's the picture. All right. Looks good. Looks better. Okay. And here's the back. I like the back. I always love to see the pictures. Like, here's a person skateboarding. That's what caused their injury. Here's the ambulance all opened up. We'll be able to do that. Here's the ambulance itself. Here's the guy with the medical bag, I guess, or medical box. I say medical bag. And his shot thing to help the person. They also have a cast and their skateboard. Like I said, I should open up a skateboard park, an actual little skateboard park, but I will never have the room right now for it. But anyway, let's build this Lego City ambulance. Let's get started by opening it. Oh wow! When did they start doing that? They must be eco-friendly. Yeah, hold on. Here's that. Here's 2 instruction books. So we'll build the first one, obviously, and then the second thing. They've been very interesting with these type of vehicles lately. I wonder if I can find parts and build another vehicle like it. Here's your bags. They're paper. This is different for me. They even have, they're really weirdly sealed. There's 2. There's 1. This is the first time I've seen paper. Okay, to me it's weird. Okay, I'm allowed. It just is. But let's move this to the side. Move number 2 to the side. If you didn't see it there. There's bag 2. And here's bag 1. Okay. Here's the building instructions that we're going to use to build the truck. I kind of do like this. They did that with the ice cream truck, where you have these 2 plates that hold it together, and you can convert the truck. But I really don't want to. But I'm going to open this and be quiet because it's going to be loud. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm a big fan of the paper, but that's what it is. So, anyway, we'll open up the instructions. And we're going to build, I always build the people first, so let's build the people. There's no stickers, sometimes there are, but it's nice. Sometimes I do like them, sometimes I don't. I don't always like them because I don't put them on straight anyway, but there you go. Here's the person. Ta-da! The person. Kind of cool. So, I like that they have medical, so you know they're medical. It just adds more to my medical staff that I do have in LEGO. If you look, I do have a LEGO City, finally. I rebuilt it, made it better. It's on one base plate. It's a 32 by, I want to say it's 32 by 32 base plate. The smaller one, the next one up from that one, I believe is 64 by 64. This is 32 by 32. So, I did really well. I have like a little couple outside stores that are built on, connected to it. It's kind of like those Christmas shops things we got. Here we go. We'll start building. I'll talk more about it. But yeah, so that's what this Amplience is being built for. It's in basically one tower, and I'm trying to. In some ways, I'm trying to encourage people to either build with Lego, even alternative Lego. Make sure it works with Lego. There are a lot of those that will work with Lego, and they're just fine. The colors may be slightly off, and some of the colors really aren't that off. Some of the colors are actually pretty dead on. So that you don't, unless you tell people, most people won't notice. That's just how it is. But I would like to encourage people, if they can. I know it's expensive though. Just build your own Lego City, if you can, and add stuff to it. Right now I'm adding an ambulance, even if I have a second ambulance that's on this channel. I actually have 3 I built total, but that was an off-brand ambulance, and that's another thing. You be careful if you want ambulance. This ambulance will actually fit the person inside. The other one could probably fit more like a pet or a small child. Okay, that's the first one I tried. Then the next one I got from Walmart does fit a full-size person, but it's not going to be like this ambulance that I like. But you could use that ambulance. It's not... You can use it. I've really always wanted, and I've never had it for my Lego town or city, even when I was doing things with it. I've never had a full size. Or I never had an ambulance, not full size. Well, even full size ambulance, but I've never really actually had an ambulance. I tried to build one. It was okay-ish. It wasn't. I mean, there are people who could mock a Lego ambulance up themselves just by buying a bunch of parts, and they do really good. I would like to get that point. I think someday, maybe, I could get to that point. But some of you guys are really talented, and that's awesome. That you're just talented. You play, you do enough of it. You can figure out stuff and techniques and things, and books help and stuff like that. You by doing things, sometimes you grow. That's how I did with Minecraft. By doing it, I actually did, I did really well by doing it. And I actually am a pretty good builder on my own. But it's interesting. I don't know what to say about it, but my Lego City is on a 32 by 32 base plate, like I said. And actually, I'm not the only one that's done it. Ninjago City would have, I guess they did it for, one person claimed when I was looking at it, I think they did it for room sake. So, which is to have a lot of room. For people who don't have room. Like you put a lot in. That's what I did. I put a lot in one area to make it still feel like it was a town or a city without having to actually build every building is a huge building on one, like kind of like those modular buildings. Would I like one of them? I would. Could I fit one of them? Maybe. That's a big maybe. And if I did, I'd probably only be able to get one of them. And that's the truth. If I could. But with the way I do it, I'm proud of what I can do with what I have. That's number one. And number two, let's see, we're trying to put this stuff together. And number two, I don't have the space. Money is the problem, and space is a problem right now. If I move to a bigger place where I could build a slightly bigger town, that's awesome. I love seeing people have other Lego stuff of their own. It is actually cool. Okay, we'll have to do 2 of these. There you go. See? It's easy to fix stuff. But, yeah, so I'm building this Lego ambulance for my city. And I'm pretty excited I could talk about it, because I had one. If you watched all my older videos, I had one. And I did. I just didn't show it. And then I showed it, the first part of it, before I took it apart to show what it looked like. And then I rebuilt it. And I'm proud of the rebuild because, and sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to rebuild it to, okay, so there. You have to rebuild it to essentially do better. Like and that's the process. You may not, if you do it right away, great. I'm all for it. You know, I wish I could. Sometimes I can. Sometimes the first time I build something that's not instruction based, I do really, really well. I'm amazed. There are stuff, but not all the time. Sometimes you gotta kind of think, okay, this is what I can do. So anyway, my tower, I plan to grow it if I can, but the likelihood of me being able to grow it and the future of this channel is kind of in jeopardy right now because of financial reasons. And that's just how it is. It's not, you know, some people I don't like people who get angry and decide to say that, oh, you know, well, I can't do this right now. I can only, like this Lego thing, I can only do if I get Lego, okay? And I don't have the room, number one, so, but I did it because I do at the time. I could probably still get some more vehicles. I mean, to be honest, but that is money too. So, Lego's just expensive. I like it, but it's expensive. And I enjoy it while I can, okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying it while I can. Look at that. That's kind of cool. And so, it's just, but I still do it when I can. And I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize to people who actually see this video. But I'm going to apologize here and now. I'm sorry because the future of this channel, I may not be able to continue. Oh, I already added that. Oh, gee, I'm losing my mind over here. I may not be able to continue building a lot of Lego. If I can, I'll do it. But part of it is money, financial reasons, and part of it is room. I mean, even if I had the money, I'd still run out of room. I probably couldn't do it, a lot of it. But I do have more room to add height to my Lego city, if I really wanted to. I'm very impressed with it. So it's kind of fun. I'm kind of more excited about it now since I showed it on YouTube. There's 2 videos. The first video is what it was before. The second video, which I rebuilt the title and stuff. I redid the title and stuff, so it did differently better. I kind of screwed up on that beginning, but you know, it's all learning curve when you're doing something, a new show or a new program. Sometimes you change the looks a bit, but what am I trying to say? It's all I don't know. I lost my train of thought on that one, but it's all a process, I guess. And that's just, you know, it is kind of exciting, actually. That's all a process. Wow, this is going fast, actually. So, yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy it. I did it because I enjoy Lego. You know, and I just hope you guys enjoy what I have. If I make another video, it's not like it will end 100% right away. It will slow way down. It is coming to an end, though. If I'm being honest, it is actually coming to an end. Just because of financial reasons, I can't. I mean, I love to build these things, but it's what it is. And I'm not actually upset about it. I did it because I was able to get Lego at the time, and if I could add more to my tower, I would. I could add more inside. I may. You know, it depends. I could wake up tomorrow and be able to just all of a sudden do it, and it changes. So I don't know from day to day. But I do know I enjoy it in the moment, and that's a good thing to do. You know, just enjoy it in the moment. Not be not be worried. I mean, if I had to stop YouTube tomorrow, it'd be sad and a little frustrating because it gives me something to do. I am on disability. It gives me enjoyment. It gives me ability to do what I do, and I love it. You know, because I have time. You know, it sucks to be on disability. Okay, but it's better when you're able to do something, and so I'm doing this and enjoying it. You know, if I can. So, and that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, but you know what? Everybody is coming to struggling. That's the other thing. Everybody's struggling. There are people losing their jobs, and I'm sorry. You know, I really am sorry. It's not fair. It's not fun. I think there's a future where something will have to change, but what will that change be? I don't know. Oh, here, we're adding steering wheel in front of this. That's kind of cool. That's different. Kind of make it look like there's like gauges and stuff in the steering wheel in front. They don't always do that. But I can still enjoy it. And this is not meant to be a sad thing. This is fun. I enjoy building this Lego thing. It's meant to be also a little bit fun in reality. The fact of the matter is, things are happening. People are struggling. But, you know, there we go. Put that there. Oh, look at that. I kind of do like it. I sometimes wish I could have the older ambulance someday, maybe. But nah, I'm glad for this ambulance. This has been fun. This is being fun right now, actually. Okay. This is going to be interesting to add this on here. Sometimes they go in really well, but... Oh. Okay. Is that how that goes? Yeah. Oh, that's how that goes. There you go. Alright. I'll figure it out. But it's been fun. But I debated whether I should talk about it. Because to me, I don't like bringing that stuff up. The big reason why I don't like bringing that stuff up is just because it's not your problem. It isn't your problem. It's just what life is. It's what it is. It's what happens. It's no one's fault. It's just, you know, I'll still be doing my gaming, so I still have that going. I still have my gaming channel. I mean, I started this more as a thing, and I'm glad I did, to do Lego, because I did do Lego iHome Entertainment for a bit. I did some animation, but I had room back then. I could do a little bit more. Nowadays, let me see, is it in the front or in the back? Let me look. I'm losing my mind over here. Oh, it's in the front. That's what it looks like. Yeah. It's just, you know, it's sad, but it's fun. I enjoyed it. I still have videos out there. People can watch them. Yeah, I really did enjoy. I really do enjoy doing this. So, but I am glad you guys enjoy my videos. Please don't forget to, you know, watch when you can. Oh, where's my other tire? I gotta look for my other tire. Listen. Oh, there's my other tire. Okay, cool. Cool. But, you know, I'll still play games. I do have a gaming channel. I'll do some videos, but there's certain things that are just, you know, I don't do a lot of, you know, or I don't have money, or I wanted to show, like, repair stuff, or I wanted to do stuff. Oh, look at that. See? There you go. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to put the person in here so I don't lose the person. See? So I don't lose the person. There's the truck. That's the first part of the truck, by the way. That's not the second part of the truck. I kind of like this model a little bit because, think about it. I was talking about Lego City. You can, let's say you change the look of this truck. It can be maybe a dump truck. Maybe it can be with the right changes and the right colors. Maybe if you were able to buy some of the pieces and change the colors and get an idea and do your own coloring. Maybe it could be even a work truck, a dump truck, maybe a camper. You can put some type of camping thing back here. This idea of platforming I do like, because then you could, let's say you build one of these trucks for your Lego City. Maybe you build 2 of them. Maybe you have this ambulance. To me, an ambulance would be important, but let's say you don't have very many vehicles and you want like a city crew that helps clean. You can essentially, basically, and I'm thinking more realistically here, but you can build these little boxes and put them on the back, like it has like a city sign, and then you remove them. See? There's all kinds of ways of looking at that. You know, you can build this, just this basic model here, and then build the different boxes, like dump truck maybe. Maybe you have, maybe it's a garbage truck. Maybe you could put a garbage truck back on it. Things like that. Here you go. We'll open this next one, and I'll be quiet for this. Okay, here you go. Alright, so yeah, if you had the right pieces, you could basically build this truck up. Oh, here, see, this is helmet with hair, so basically it's connected to her, period. I don't know. Kind of cool, I guess. Alright. Here we are. And like I said, I have plenty of these skateboards. I could probably start. I have one that's in the store right in my city right now, because it came with, that one may not have came, but a blue one did come with it. I think I have a regular blue one too. I know I do, but anyway, with my skateboarding shop, since we're working on skateboards, that's in there. That's awesome. It's the first level is like the Octane Sports Store thing, because it's, you know, and that's another thing. When you're at Lego City, you may have to combine some stores that may have a similar, I try to do it with what I have, a similar line, like the bank and the post office, to me, make great combination. Okay, there's a cast thing. I don't know if I'm going to put it on this person. I may put it on just for now. Here, let's put it on for now to see how it looks. Oh yeah. I don't know, I kind of like this. They didn't used to do that type of stuff too much, I don't think. Okay. I may put that, I could put that in the ambulance itself. Without it, I'll just leave it on her, I guess, for now, since it shows it with her. But I do have quite a few skateboarding, since I think I had one, whether it was Mega Block or Lego, I think I had some of their skateboarding stuff at one point. I don't know why, I just did. Kind of interesting. Okay, so we're building the skateboarding little park thingy. If I could, that would be a cool thing on the in a Lego City. And I may have to think about how I would do it. But one of the levels of mine could end up being a little bit of a skate park. You know, like stuff like this. Like make simple, like look into, and sometimes look on YouTube for inspiration. And then you go, oh, that's cool. But what happens if I did this? Like maybe I put a small half pipe in or something. Because I need to fit it in my Lego City. Okay, I'll put the flower on there to make it look cool. There you go. Here you are. Watch. Here you are. See? Oh, it does fit. Boom. Oh, it's cool. That may have to be one of my levels in my Lego City, is figuring out. I may have to, if I could do it. I may have to figure out sometime one of my levels being like a skateboard, and I may have to find stickers for it or build my own stickers. I haven't decided about building my own stickers. I know there's people in Lego, and that's what's also a cool thing about custom Lego, is building their own stickers. I ordered a sticker pack, or finding stickers somehow to build your own custom stickers, and people do stuff like that. So it gives me inspiration. I'm glad I have this ambulance. I'm also glad I have the donut truck, because that gives me inspiration too, because it does the same thing with the back. But this truck, if I wanted to use this truck that we built so far, if I wanted to use it for Okay, I'll put this on. If I wanted to use it for that type of stuff, it wouldn't be hard to build like a bed like this on the back, put it on, and it would come off easily. It's the same thing like when I do with my Lego City Tower. That's the next thing, is I put these flat plates, and I put only I put maybe at least two connector plates where it connects, but it comes off fairly easy. Instead of like in the old days where before I even did that, you would connect it hard to build a tower, and the whole tower may fall apart because because you didn't know about what today's way of doing things, which is, you know, putting those flat plates. So if you do connect to build like a 2-story building or a tower, then it's easily could come off and on. So now my Lego City is going to enjoy having this ambulance. My people are going to be happy. They technically have 2 ambulances, and I would use the second ambulance for backup or extra. Mostly it'll fit small pets or people in there. And the medical people do kind of work together in my city to whatever medical needs. See, we put a shot in there. There's an extra one of these shots. There you go. There's an extra one of these shot things, but there's a yellow light. That's kind of cool. Oh, cool. Okay, so I don't know why it looks orange, but whatever. But here's the medical thing, and now we put that on there. It's like a medical bag. That's awesome. For a while there, there was one time I didn't have any medical people, and I wanted to. I've always wanted ambulance and medical because that's part of your your city. So for a long time there, I did not have. I'm happy, and then I ended up buying that first ambulance, which I did build. It was $8. It was cheap. It still looks like an ambulance. It's cool, but yeah, it's one of those weird racing Lego. It's off-brand Lego. I still would use it in my Lego City. So technically they have 3 ambulances, but technically only 2 are actually Lego, come out of Lego itself. And one is just like when they were selling it, it was probably cheaper at the time. I think it may have gone up in price at one point, but it's just like they'll build like for instance, they'll put an ambulance like this that's fully built, and then they'll put out another one, and you'll see on the channel that it's built. There's a build for it where they have sides to it, but the back is completely open, and the front and there's no roof for it. Still not bad. It works, but it's for like ages 4 and up, which is fine. It's still an ambulance. It still looks like an ambulance. It's just this ambulance has more to it. So I like this. So I kind of like, I've always wanted an ambulance like this one, like I have now. That has more to it. That has a back that closes. So because that, you know, it is a thing in real life, right? So yeah, there you go. But like I was saying. Oh, hold on. Oh, it is right. It is right. Okay. Good grief, I'm losing my mind over here. Like I was saying, it's just with the Lego City thing. If I can, I want to add to it. I mean, I could have ideas at skate park. Maybe I'll put a small skate park inside of it. I mean, that's what I have to do. Apartments now, I've debated about it. I may be able to add either apartments to the building itself, or I may, depending on what I do, I may be able to add a small apartment thing. Now, there's another way of doing Lego, and that's what involves these trucks. Why, if you, let's say you had the destruction in this ambulance, you can modify the colors and build this with the way they have this, which is really cool, to build like a camper. You can even build like food trucks. Imagine if you built this box this size and you put in glass, like the food truck has the same thing. You put in like glass and you made a little food truck and they sell little donuts or pizza, or, you know, you can make your own little Lego city if you don't have the room. Maybe you can only put it out so many times a year. Maybe you have to put it away maybe part of the time, or, you know, but you still like Lego. Maybe you could build rolling vehicles that you can store in little baggies and put them in a box. I do that. To protect these vehicles, I store them in like a Ziploc bag, and I put them together and I pack them tightly at times, and they won't move. They're packed. I pack them pretty tightly. So if I happen to move them, even if a piece falls off, I have the instructions. I put it back if I need to look at instructions, and we're good to go. Right now, lately, it's working. It hasn't happened. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, so that's kind of, it is fun. So this is from my Lego City, but yeah. But I did say in my Lego City video that you could use, like, it gives you an idea to use food trucks. And see, that donut food truck shop is part of my Lego City. It's rolling. I could even put, if I couldn't, I could put it away if I had to. Okay, so we have 2 of these pieces. Okay, what are we doing with these? Oh, we're building the door. I bet you we're building the doors. Oh, ahead of time too? Okay, cool. Alright, let's do this. I begin to think that, are they going to do 4 of these, or are they only, oh, they're only doing one side. Let's do one side, and if I have to, I'll go back. Okay. The medical symbol. Okay, hold on. I may not have done that right, but I may have. Oh, actually I did. Okay. Alright. Okay, I might as well move forward. I kind of know what's going on. This is simple. Just from the look, some of these things you just kind of can tell, well, as you're building them, that how simple it is. It's kind of nice. But if you're having a hard time, like I was saying with this vehicle, you can make, like, let's say you make a city work vehicle. That's what I would do. Make a city work vehicle. I would change the backs depending on what they're doing. There would be like a garbage truck back on it. There would be a there could be, like, let's say they're working on a project which involves a dump truck. I could put a dump bed maybe on the back of it. That would have to be some building though. So maybe that'd be not so much a dump truck, but maybe if you built it that way. But I'm just giving ideas. You may have to figure out. But with the box thing, I could still make this like a little garbage truck where they just throw the garbage in the back, or, you know, so that all you have to do is change the backs in and out, and you have vehicles. You have vehicles for your Lego City. Okay, so there's that one. Oh wait, hold on. There's that one. Okay, let's try this too, because this is going to be the same thing. So that's what they're trying to do. I was afraid of that, but I wasn't going to build both of them at one time, but I could have. But the food truck that I have is like that. Oops. The food truck I have is like that. So, which is really kind of awesome, to be honest with you. It really is. So, and it's kind of, why I'm saying it's almost like a revelation to me. It's like, you know, okay, here you go. See, now it's all fully covered. It's a revelation because you could do so much. Like, let's say you can't even really have a Lego City like you want to. Okay, those are weird ways to do wheels. I thought they used to do them better than that, but, you know, whatever, it works. So, yeah, it's a revelation in the fact that you could use vehicles if you really want to. Okay, let's put this in the back. It fits, and watch. So that's why I like it. It opens up it solidly. There you go. There's the inside. Now, for me, my ambulance, you could probably build one vehicle and changing the back. You don't even have to put symbols on there if you're not going to. Let's say you're starting out. You really need one vehicle for multiple services. You could probably make an ambulance. You could probably, you know, and that's on you. That's up to you. For me, I would keep the ambulance separate. Certain things would be separate if I could. But if you can't put a lot of vehicles in your city, you could potentially make at least a work truck. Okay, now they're going to tell us how to put this together. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. So this is back, but imagine, there you go. Now that makes it an ambulance, but without it, yeah. So you could potentially buy this. Now this is my ambulance. I'm excited about this. This is my Lego City people will be happy. Their ambulance is built. So they have 3, technically. They only use really 2 of them, which both come from Lego, and this is going to be their best one. It really is. But if you really wanted to, as I'm trying to end this video, but I feel like I need to say this, you could develop this, look at this, and go, okay, I'll make a garbage truck. So you could see this being building this type of box. Maybe would have to change the back and to make it look more like a garbage back. But then you can change the back out. You pull this off, see, because that's what they made it for. So watch, you pull that off. It's fairly easy. Set that to the side. A new back goes on. Maybe it's, I would say more with work trucks you would do this with, more than like ambulances. But I like this concept. So when you take this back off, like I've put it back on, I took it off, see, there you go. Now when you take this back off, you add a new, let's say, you could also even add a different front if you want to make it a street sweeper and all that. You could do all kinds of stuff, but basically, or you don't have a lot of streets, so maybe your people don't. They use like I have a push street sweeper, so, and I don't have many streets, so they don't even use that really. So, but this would be cool to make a construction truck. That would be one truck. That's what I would do in my city right now if I could do something. Make one truck that I could turn, that would have like a construction logo on it and on the side, or that could be part of the city, construction city, and maybe it would say have a construction city logo and then the garbage logo, recycling logo. So then on here would be like, let's say the construction, and in the middle would be the garbage. That is the garbage, basically city garbage. And then I'd take the back off, put another back that would just have the construction logo, and that would haul the tools. Maybe it would be a full built back, and all I have to do is open the side and there'd be tools, because you can open this, see? So you open this and there, and it'd be built in such a way that maybe you'd have some stuff in the middle, or you would just build it together and you wouldn't have this back at all. And you would have tools lined out here and on the other side if you did this flip thing. Or you just have the back open and you just throw your tools in there. And then that's it. And it's a construction truck. And then they could go to the site, drop it off, and there's their tools that they need for the day, for the work thing, and then your truck goes on, gets maybe a flatbed, or maybe some sort of like dump bed. And if you really wanted to, let's say you don't make it a dump truck, you just go back here, and I can see where I could already. You just go back here and add in a hitch, and then you have a dump bed. So this could be a work truck with a dump bed trailer, and there you go. That's for your Lego City. But I'm really excited about this ambulance. I'm sorry I brought that up, but it's because of this build and the other build I've done that has these cool backs that could come off, so I'm really thinking that I have the instructions. If I can in the future, maybe I should think about building something. You can even do it with fire people, like maybe you have a fire engine, but you really want an all-purpose fire vehicle. That's another thing you could do with this emergency truck, is pull this off and make it fire, like have the fire symbols, and then they can put on similar box like this maybe that has the fire, has the fire equipment in it. They go to the fire, maybe drop it off, and then maybe they actually have the fire with the ladder on the top. But you can interchange these things. If you're limited in your city with vehicles, what you can do. Police, along the line, our police and fire for my city are all combined. They work together, so it will work well. You maybe have prisoners you have to haul. Do that. Maybe you have equipment. You can change the back. So there, you'd have to see it for yourself. I tend to think differently. Like with medical, I'd keep this as medical ambulance. I would not change the backs off, because I feel like an ambulance is always needed in your city. But if you really are struggling, you could, even with the ambulance, with this ambulance, you could maybe add police logo and stuff, and fire, like police here, maybe fire here, a small logo. They have to be small. And you could, in theory, take the back off, put a police thing on here for the police. Take the back off, put a fire thing on for the fire, and you'd have one vehicle for your Lego City. That would do a lot. So you could turn this into a multi-vehicle, purpose vehicle for your Lego City if you felt the need to do so. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thank you very much. The instructions are already over with. You can get all this other stuff. See, this is the fire truck. Maybe you even buy some of this stuff and try to, You can do a lot of things with Lego, and that's what's really cool. But it's all up to you and your Lego city. But I'm giving ideas I feel that really cool. Actually, if I did what I was telling you, I'd probably have 2 trucks. One that would be just for the fire city emergency. One, maybe even 3. One for the fire city emergency. One for the construction. And that would work with the city. And then a 3rd truck could be delivery, general use trucks like delivery for stores. You can change it, which would change the delivery back. You could change the back for a flatbed if they're delivering wood or stuff for the hardware store. And then you can change the back again for a solid bed for other delivery. You can even do that since I combine bank, and I can maybe even change the bed on that truck to maybe they're doing a money haul. And this is because like my city is small enough, I probably could have 3 multi-purpose vehicles. Could you do all in one and just have the general truck with nothing, no logo on here, but you're desperate and you at least build one of these trucks and maybe you change this piece out and do a flat piece, and all the beds are different, like the ambulance bed, this would be the ambulance one, the fire, and you can have one truck that does everything. You could. That's up to you. What I would suggest, though, is try to see if you can make, because this would be easy to replace this piece or move this piece up. I would probably want to replace that and move it up. Try to add a hitch to it, or try to feel a way to build a hitch and change maybe a few of the pieces in here while you're building this truck, and then add a hitch, and you could even add a trailer that could be hauled around to the site. So maybe this stays as an ambulance, but you haul different trailers that have the same concept of backs on there, and so you're limited to a few vehicles. I would still maybe change the back once in a while if you wanted to. So there's all kinds of ideas into this. But anyway, I've spent too long on this video. It's mostly focused on building this. But this gives me great ideas for maybe a future to make a similar type of vehicle, but it has more purposes than to buy like 100 different vehicles to have a few purposes. But I would keep this, for me personally, this is going to stay an ambulance. I'm not going to change the back on this and build backs for this. I'm going to keep this an ambulance because I do have like at least a couple fire trucks right now. I used to have more, but I do have at least a couple fire trucks. Actually, one is going to be built here soon on the channel when it gets here. But this gives me idea, and I'm trying to give you ideas that you can do more with this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. This is probably way too long. Let me get this into focus. I'm sorry, folks, for talking so much. Please, if you enjoyed this video and made it through, please comment what you think of my ideas on this doing more. Like you can take this back off from replacing, even if you keep this as an ambulance and you build another vehicle. I am tempted to try that. If I ever have the money or I can just buy the pieces and look at this instruction book and build it with different colors and do it. This would be so awesome to do that with. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching my videos. I want to say God bless you very much. Until next time, as we build Lego here and there when I can. I do it when I can. Now if I have the money. Until then, I want to say bye for now. I did already say this, and God bless you, and I'll see you guys next time.